Everyone's gone mute.
No, I'm still here. I'm still here.
No,
We
we're
are
still here.
live. We are live. Wow, what an exciting, exciting time. I am just really pumped about these new products. We just got off the Sisel Connect call, and after talking to Aaron Renner and him just sharing a little bit about what's going on and what's coming down the pipeline in the next month or two, and the new products, and really just all the exciting things that have already just happened, even in Sisel. Just when you thought it couldn't get better, of course, it always does here at Sisel International. So I'm really excited about the new products. Obviously, the Lash might be, you guys, gentlemen, might be thinking, you're not going to wear eyelashes. But I assure you that they are going to make nice Christmas gifts for all the ladies in your life. So I do recommend getting your favorite lady friends or wife or mom or whoever some mascara, some Sizzle Lash, because they'll thank you for it. So how's everybody tonight?
Fantastic.
Fantastico. Is it still winter there, Gavin?
Hey, April.
Hi.
Spring.
It's what?
Spring.
Spring. Okay.
We've just gone forward to daylight saving, so it's wonderful. Still wearing the merino because it is a little cool, but not as cool as Chicago, but not as warm as Florida.
Yeah. Well, it was a little cooler today. We had a high of like 84, I think, or something. It was cooler. It cooled off really fast though. Like right now, I think it's like low 70s. So I'm sitting here. I've got a sweatshirt on. I'm cold. I'm weird. So it's good to see you, April Ray. You're really stepping up, lady. I hear you on the calls.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. You're awesome.
I'm probably going to get kicked off because my, I don't know, my internet keeps jumping on and off, so just so you know, I'm not leaving boot internet connection.
I had an issue with our team site. I don't know. I'm going to have to see. It's running really slow. I couldn't get the video to load onto it, but I don't know if maybe it is my internet. I'll have to check it later. I'm going to try restarting.
Well, this is my crappy internet.
I have good internet. I don't know what the deal is with the site. I'm going to maybe see if Malia will test it on her end or something, or somebody. It's just going. It's spinning. Might be a WordPress thing. WordPress does that once in a while. So let's see here. Any feedback? Who was on the call tonight? This is a Connect call.
Yep, I was. Great call.
I know April Ray was. Malia, I'm not sure. Jody, were you on, Jody? You're usually on at pretty much everything. Mike, were you on? I don't think we can hear Mike. I don't know why. We can't hear you, Mike. I don't think your microphone's hooked up. See if you can get a headset of some kind, and then we'll be able to hear you. So tonight's call, what I wanted to do, and we do these Monday after calls, whatever you want to call them. I actually decided they're going to be nightcaps. We're going to keep them about 30 minutes. I mean, if we want to go a little over, we can always stay for what I like to call the after party and touch base with you guys. But really, I just want to keep these calls, these hangouts to about 30 minutes, Monday through Saturday. Actually, we have our normal Monday through Saturday wake-up calls, and those are always really exciting and jam-packed with value. And Jeff does a phenomenal job really teaching and training and mentoring and just giving a ton. I mean, he gives himself every day. I just watch him, and he's sometimes like, he's tired or he's up all night working on, our new system or whatever, and he really does. He goes above and beyond, and I'm really proud of him for all that he does for this team. And obviously, I get on as much as I can too, but you guys really what the driving force, the moving part of this team, and seeing how loyal each and every one of you are, and how you're on the calls almost every day, same people almost every day, and just very devoted to really growing your Sizzle business. And it's just really, really touching. It really is. So I just want you to know I really appreciate every one of you, Gavin included. You guys are seriously a big part of my heart, and I really cherish each and every one of you. So With that, I really want to talk about, how we can use these products and really brainstorm, mastermind with you guys, and how we can use the new Transfusium, the new Sisel Lash. I know half of us are men, so it's not gonna. You're probably like, oh, but like I said, they're good stocking stuffers. To really grow our Sisel businesses, and the types of things that maybe we can. I know me and Malia were already kind of talking about different ways that we could do the Sisel Lash. We're talking about doing some hangout parties with the Sisel Lashes. I'm definitely game to try that out on Facebook. So who wants to start? Anybody? Are you getting any juices flowing yet?
Well, seeing I'm the furthest away, I'll kick off. And if you have trouble understanding me, it's my language, it's my accent. I apologise for that in advance. So, can you hear me well?
We love your accent, Kevin. Don't worry. It wouldn't be you without it.
Just want to recap on where Sisel is and just not the products, because I'm not qualified to talk about the eyelashes. It's just something that I probably personally won't use. I'm definitely going to try the Transfusium, but it's trying the different products that we've got. We've got categories like weight loss, age reversal, we've got coffee, we've got skincare, we've got joint care, we've got soap, we've got toothpaste, we've got shaving cream. Believe it or not, I actually do use it when I trim the beard line. It's fantastic stuff. There's shampoo for the hair, there's soap, there's the resveratrol, there's the immunity-based products, the Flacoidin and the Spectramax. There's the coenzyme 10 for the heart. You name it, there is something for everybody. And what I've found myself doing is I obviously like to be at 200 PV every month because I don't like to leave money on the table. So the first thing I do is I make sure that I've got my auto purchase in place, which means that I know that I'm going to get every dollar that the company is generating for me and I'm eligible to pick up. But secondly, it also means that I can go through and I can try different products. You go into your back office, you can actually adjust your auto ship from month to month. I stockpile, I bring my shipping in because a little bit of an extra cost for me down the South Pacific. I'll get a couple of boxes of Siseline. That's fantastic, that works for me. And then the next month I'll try something with the skincare or the healthcare or the age reversal or one of those things. So just that's one of the beauties of our system is that you're not on a fixed, this is the only product that you can buy. We've got over, I don't know, 200 or 160 products. They're all good stuff. We've heard tonight about putting the eyelash on, and I was just fascinated at how long it takes the ladies to make themselves look wonderful. You go, girls, you go. It's fantastic. I'm not letting my wife Diane anywhere near this product because she'll be wanting to buy it, I'm sure. But no, seriously, the fact that it's quick and easy and it's toxin free, and that's really, really important. It's when you get to my age, all you young kids out there, you've got no idea of the aging effect. When you reach your mature years, your mid-50s, the aches and pains from the foolish youth tends to catch up with you. And I think anything that we can do now to protect our natural good looks and our wonderful skin and our hair, we should. So Sisel, fantastic. Get yourself, make sure that you're on 200 PV, become a platinum partner. There are benefits with that. I'm sure someone else will pick up on the exact benefits of what being platinum partner is, but definitely we are in the right place. We are in the right time, the right people, and we've got an amazing team. Jeff, just a big shout out to you. April mentioned before you're a tireless worker. Well, not only are you busy running the early morning calls, early morning for me anyway, you're doing the training in the afternoons, but you're also doing three-way calls for people that need assistance. So if anyone is out there and they've got someone and they're not quite sure how to deal with it, April, yes, Jeffrey, yes, myself, yes, we're only too keen to come on in and help close that sale. Back to you, Jeff.
Yeah. I was just telling Jeff, before you got on, I was just telling everybody how much you give of yourself every day on those calls, and and how really touching it is, but how grateful we are for everybody that comes on too, you know, and how you work. I mean, I watch you. Sometimes you're not in bed till like 3 or 4 in the morning because you're working on the system, and you're really pulling in those extra hours to get everything ready for with the new funnel that we have. And it's just, I thank you. I have a lot of gratitude for what you do, and I know the rest of the team does too. So I was sharing that for you. Got on.
Thanks, April. Thanks, Gavin. Thanks, all of you. You know, I'm just only looking who's here, and I don't mind that this is live because a lot of people watch this and see this, and I know I was like chit-chatting with Bill Potting earlier, and I know he can't watch this live. He's got something going on, but he watches it later, and so many people do. But I want to, while we're on here, you know, Gavin's my direct upline, but when you see Jody here, I see Malia here, Mike, who I met like a week ago, and just happened to sit next to him at Live the Dream. But here's what I really need, and I want to do. And this is, Malia, we've chit-chatted, but not for so long. Jody, we've been chit-chatting more than ever, and I know that there's this spark in you that wants to excel this. And, you know, you don't have to ever guess what's on my mind. I've been trying to figure out if you entered the body sculpting challenge or not, because I know if it's not for weight loss, because you look fantastic. I don't know if you want to bulk up or what, but I mean, you've been talking about with me. Did you actually, you know, I don't know if your mic's off. Did you actually join? Yeah, I got a yes there. So what are you gonna get big? I mean, what are you doing? I'd like to know. Unless you could say, oh, it's not mic's not on. Okay. Well, I just see that it's off here, so that's okay.
Yeah, anyways, we'll save that for. We're only gonna do 30 minutes.
Oh no, we're going 2 hours.
No,
listen, if I can stay up, you guys stay up.
Party.
No, but here's what I need. Here's what I need. This is really simple, and we'll go back and we'll do the little after party. But I want to point out, Jody, I want a special appointment with you for about an hour and a half when you could schedule it in, you know, just around my calls. Malia, the same thing, and Mike Padilla and Bill Potting. We talked earlier, and the reason this is I want to work with you guys. I need some trainers with the system. It's really easy, but I want to train you guys one-on-one and walk you through it. And help you set up your links and everything so it goes really fast and smooth. And then I want to use it right there with you. And I'm going to show you guys some incredible stuff. So I wanted to point that out. But I'm going to spend an hour and a half with each of you individually so that you can train your teams. And I'm just going to say this. You're going to be blown away because this system does everything. I mean, it does everything. You can, you know, you've heard of video in an email. You can put audio in an email right from your system. But here's the cool thing. We've made the audios and the videos in advance. I mean, you could add to and customize and all this. But if someone asks you, I was talking to April about this earlier because I'm just going to say, you know, whether someone likes the dual presentation or you like the coffee presentation or you like the Sisel International presentation, you can see how those are different. And don't worry, this is going to be long-winded. I'm just going to let you know you're going to have the option of what you want to send someone to. So Malia, you're you do some reviews. Imagine doing a coffee review, and at the coffee review, you send them instead of to a dual presentation, you send them to a cafe presentation only. That you know, links to this presentation only has one slide that says, hey, by the way, not only do we have this outstanding coffee, but we have these couple hundred products over here. And the same thing with the other presentation. By the way, I know you're into health and wellness and all this, but by the way, we have a whole coffee facility here, and then there's the joint one. So there's going to be different reasons for everybody, and you're going to be able to market so customized. So with that, I'm looking for about an hour and a half to individually walk through a system with you so you can help me train people. But one more thing, I'm looking for your beautiful shiny face, just a regular picture, your best picture, where you smile. Malia, you got great smile. Huh?
With your sizzle lashes.
Yeah, with your sizzle lashes.
All of you guys included.
And I need a few quotes because this is for everyone. Here's my point. You guys are dedicated. You guys are on the call. Most of you are on the calls with me every morning. I need your quotes for Sisel Cafe. I need them for the dual presentation. I need them for products. These are just written quotes.
Testimonies.
Testimonies. Quotes, testimonies, couple lines, because I'm going to make you a star. Right now I'm looking for 6 more, and I'm putting you guys pictures and your quotes there, and it's leading to certain pages. So when people see these all over the world, they're going to see you, and you're going to be part of the process of convincing them to go in there. You know, and that's how it's going to be, and it's going to be absolutely awesome. And the whole thing I'm attempting to say here is this group who's committed and showing up on a regular basis, we're going to rise you up. We're going to rise you up worldwide. We're going to help you build those teams. Next year, I'll end with this. I've said it before, and I mean it. Next year started a few days ago. It started October 1st. It's 90 days to do anything. So all these people saying, oh, I'm going to build it next year, a few days before New Year's, wrong. You know, any contest Tom announces in January, this core group right here already won it. I don't care what it is. And that's just how it is. So I'm going to give it back to who's running the show tonight. Is this April? Is it Gavin? Who's running it? Who?
April's running it.
I'm in charge. I'm in
Back
charge.
to April Tucker. You're a rock star.
I haven't really heard from Malia yet, and I was really excited to see that she came on. Malia, San Diego girlfriend. What do you think about the Sisel lashes? We're thinking Sisel lashes. They're thinking about systems.
Yeah, we need a system, but just all Sisel lashes.
The women got a rule here.
You guys got it. I'm done. I'm muting out.
No, I'm actually really excited about the Sisel lashes. I wear lashes every day, and they're a little bit expensive. I mean, $2, but $2 for 30 days, I mean, that's kind of a lot. So it's really exciting to be able to have a tube of mascara that lasts for probably 1 to 3 months. So I get to save a lot of money on that. And I know you guys probably don't know, but even people who get eyelash extensions, they cost typically like $60 to begin with, and then you have to go every 2 weeks, and that's like another like $30 or so. So I know the guys aren't too into lashes, but for women, like the opportunity to have beautiful lashes and save money is huge, because it can be quite the expense. So I'm really excited about it, to try it, to get it, to smell it, to do all that fun stuff. And I know for me, you know, I network with a lot of professional women, and eyelashes may not seem like a big deal, but when you're used to wearing makeup every day, they really make a difference in terms of the way that you look. And you know, when you feel confident about the way that you look, it changes your air and your demeanor. And so it may not seem like that big a deal, but for those of us that do invest in that, it is a big deal. So I'm super excited, and I see a lot of people promoting a company that has, you know, built a company off of a similar product, and I see a lot of people promoting in ways that I wouldn't promote. And so I'm excited to be able to have a similar product that is probably, well, most likely I can probably say with confidence is more natural and probably more healthy, and is probably better quality at a lower price point, which is exciting too. I'm excited to market and to share the product with people, and at least get people's opinions, you know, on what they think about it. So I think it's a really good opportunity for me to introduce Sisel, a different part of Sisel, you know, to just a broader variety of people. Because everyone, like a lot of companies have shakes, and a lot of companies have, you know, health and wellness, and I know Sisel stands apart on its own, but it's nice to be able to introduce something different that is a good way to expose people to the Sisel brand and Sisel Safe and all of the things that Sisel stands for. I think it's a really good gateway to get people to try other products based on the quality and their experience with some of these new products that Sisel is introducing, including Transfusium and stuff like that. So.
No, I completely agree with Malia. And you guys, I've tried to put lashes on, and I can't do it. So if I can do this, we're good. If I can do the new Sizzle lash. So I was really excited because I'm like, wow, I've never been able to wear false eyelashes ever. And I have tried because I used to be a cocktail waitress, so all the girls would have fake eyelashes, lash extensions or whatever. So like one time I'm like, well, you know, it looks really good. I think I'll buy some. And let's just say the eyelashes were like on my eyebrow.
Yeah, right? Like, you know, you don't even know, like, your eyelids will stick together and you'll get glue everywhere. Like, it's a nightmare. You guys can't even imagine.
Yeah. So this is going to be a fun product. And I would like to get together with the ladies. I think this is something that we can do. And maybe even perhaps we could start doing like a weekly lash hangout, even maybe talking just even about, you know, makeup and things like that. I would totally get into that. I mean, I could totally see us sitting there with our little mirrors and putting eyelashes on. Guys probably think we're really crazy, but it is things that girls like to do.
I think it is, though. I mean, it might sound silly, but I'm telling you, I'm around a lot of professional women, and one of the things that I hear quite often is that they wish there was a makeup class because people don't know how to put on makeup. And makeup artists typically charge, you know, quite a lot of money. One here locally will do classes, but it costs $150. For each person, you have to buy the makeup set. And so a lot of people just are not confident about the way they put on their makeup or the products that they use. And we have safe products. We have natural products. You know, and I think it may sound silly, but I really do think it is a service that people would really like. And you don't have to, you know, have your house super clean and a dinner ready because the Mary Kay lady's coming over. You know, it's like we hang out here and we can show you the techniques. Like this is how you do this, and I think people would honestly appreciate that.
No, they would, and especially because I know what company you're talking about with the other lashes. And Liesl was talking about on the call that they do have parabens and things in there, and then ours does not have any type of toxins, paraben-free, all of that. And I know April was on. You probably heard that too. I mean, she just kind of went through a whole list of all the things that ours does not have in it. So yeah, I think the natural, the toxin-free is really especially important to people now more than ever. And it's just becoming more. There's so much more awareness around the crap that they're putting in the products that are at, you know, at the big box stores. There's so much awareness there that when you say they're all natural, toxin-free, women are really like, that's what I want. I want toxin-free.
Yeah, and a lot of people are sensitive. I know you're sensitive to makeup, and so it's even more important, especially with mascara. You're putting it right on your eye.
Yes.
And so it gets in your eyes, you know, it's not...
I use Sisel eyeliner and Sisel mascara, and my eyes do not burn like they used to. Like, as soon as I put that stuff on, I'd be like, and my eyes just would get really bloodshot looking right away. Like, right away. It was almost like I put red in my eye. So I think maybe I have a sensitivity to whatever they're putting, the lead or something, because they put all kinds of stuff on makeup, lead, and parabens, and all kinds of toxins. So it's exciting stuff. So guys, we would love for you to come support our Sisel lashes, and if you have any ladies that you're working on, you know, reach out to me. I would be happy to talk about whatever. But I think what do you guys think, you girls, anyways, you ladies, what do you think? We should do a weekly, we want to get together and do like a mastermind. I know Mary's not here right now, but she just told me she's had some family business to attend to. She's sorry she missed us, but I would love to do something like that. So when we have it out, we've all got it. Let's sit down and really think about a time that we want to maybe start, even if it's just once a month, and just do a hangout and talk about makeup and lashes and stuff like that. Who's down?
That sounds good.
Good, good. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. Malia knows a lot about makeup, too.
I know. I'm going to take her lead on this one because she's good. She always looks good, too.
I know.
So I'll let her take the lead on that. So I'm excited about that, and I'm also excited about the Transfusium, which I have yet to try, which soon it should be here, so I will be trying that. Jeff and I both were like, we need to get rid of our forehead wrinkles.
For yourself.
You said it. You were like, yeah, I have these wrinkles here. I want to get rid of those.
We want to get rid of all of them, you know. So I like what you guys are talking about of, you know, the makeup, because even when I'm talking to women, it's a great place to send them. I think you guys should get on a schedule, like I'm not picking the day, but like the first Friday of every month or something like that, or the second, whatever you want to do it, and do it on a regular basis. We get it on our team site in a schedule, and then even the you know, the men can send people to there and, you know, welcome them with open arms. And what a nice thing. I mean, Malia, with having some expert knowledge there, that you could not only order these products, but you could get a, you know, free, you know, makeup lesson right there on the line. It's pretty powerful.
Heck yeah.
On a regular basis.
And I like a lot of the other products. You guys know they're coming out with a whole new makeup line. Like the whole makeup line is being redone. So that is coming, and I'm sure it will be like probably either before the new year or right after the new year. That will all be launched. So it's pretty exciting. And there's other products that I really like from Sisel, like the lip plumper. In fact, we were at dinner, and I had a girl. She's like, "Oh, let me see that. Is that a Sisel product?" And she took it from me, and she put it on. And she called me up the next day, and she's like, "Oh, I want some of that. Order me some." And that's just the lip plumper. So I love that stuff. There's other products I like. It's cool.
I have that, too. I really like it. It's very moisturizing.
It is, because I've tried a lot of other lip plumpers, and they dry your lips right out. Like you put it on, and your lips start peeling off. This does not do that. You gotta have moisturization of the lips. So,
is it still going to be mineral based?
The mascara?
The new makeup line?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it will still be mineral based. I don't know if I didn't hear anything different. I just know that they're redoing it. They're probably reformulating some of it, but I know all new packaging. You notice is everybody noticing that the packaging's changing gradually? We have a lot more red with gold. So what they're doing is, like, women are really interesting because we don't just love the product, but we love the packaging of the product too. So when we go to pick out a product, what's going to really appeal us at the end of the day, and I don't know about you guys, but it's like, ooh, is there nice tissue paper in there, and, you know, little friffles on there and all that stuff. We like a fancy packaging. We also like a fancy bottle. You know, it's just important. It's appealing to us. I wouldn't say it's important to us, but it's appealing. It's what appeals to us. So they're redoing all of that, which I think they've already, like when I got my Sisel lip plumper, it was completely new packaging. It's beautiful. Even the bottle looked more shiny and.
Look at the example Jody's showing you.
Oh, nice.
We just got that the other day, and it's sharp.
Let me pull, because he's not. Let me enlarge him. There we go. Nice. That is super nice. That is nice.
Jody, will hold it like an inch higher, an inch taller.
Just a little bit higher.
There we go. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's sharp. That's sharp. That's really important. I mean, Tom Maurer, he wants the product, but he's really into the packaging. And since I've been here, a lot of products have changed several times. Yeah, it's impressive.
Yeah, it is. It's really impressive. The packaging of the products has changed a couple of times, but now it's like that bottle actually looks like one that Like, whose grandma collected Avon bottles? I'm just curious. Mine did.
Oh my
All
God.
the perfume bottles. She saved them all.
That's because they look so nice. Seriously, is that why?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Grandma
that's pretty.
Sil, you know Grandma Sil. She saved all those perfume bottles. I mean, she probably had hundreds. I think she just ordered Avon perfume for the bottles.
Well, I've noticed that, Tom keeps improving all the packaging. Like, even if, people have been here for a while, even the coffee boxes now, like the beans, and it's gold leaf, and, he just wants everything to look sharp from the time they get it. And even things they've added, like thank you cards in there. I mean, it never stops improving. And we talked about that. I think I think this morning's call I went a little nuts, and I said everyone's got to get cocky. And I said CACI, constant assault, continuous improvement. And that's what Tom Mauer's doing. He's never going to stop improving the company, the products, and making it better for the distributors around the world. And, it's kind of interesting, wonder if you, I just love this. Wonder if you could join Amway in 1959. Like, you knew how gigantic it was going to be and everything. And here we are, and most people don't think about it. This is the largest. Sisel was the largest pre-launch in network marketing history, 150 million. 2 through 10 combined didn't equal it. That probably will never happen again. So it's really amazing. If you wanted everyone wants to know the next big thing, you're there. And I end it with my presentations, and I mean what I say. Sisel isn't something that started out small and hopes to grow. It started out gigantic, and it's gonna, be. Maybe you guys can help me with the word. I don't know. More gigantic.
Colossal. That's what Tom
Colossal. I mean,
it is.
Over here, it's going to be interesting. I don't want to see you guys old, but the truth is, the ones who stay around for 10, 15, or 20 years, you're certainly going to talk about how great it is and how you were here when there was only, several hundred people on our team, and we just started to expand around the world. I mean, today, oh my gosh, I was talking to Sue in Ireland. I was talking to Ronan in Spain. I wasn't talking to.
They're not on tonight because they're sleeping. So.
Well, that's going to change too. April, I'm cutting you a little, but I talked to Ronan. He wants to do the president. This is neat, and I already know this. He said that he lives in Belfast, Ireland, okay, but he also frequently visits the United Kingdom and Spain, and he says, the culture's different. It's different cultures, So he said, Jeff, I love your presentation, but in his words, I want to tweak it. I want to change a few of the words and do it in my accent so we can get more people. And I mean, I'm really excited about that. And that's the other thing that I mentioned earlier, because we're going to talk about this and we can have the after party, but I just want to plant the seed because I'm a seed planter, and I'll come by and water it. But those of you who can hablo español, like Mike Padilla, and know other languages, we really need these presentations, both Sisel Cafe International and the dual presentation in yours, because I want people to be able to pull down a Dropbox and hear you. And here's what I mean. I want them to be able to hear it with the South Pacific accent of Gavin Harris, Belfast, Ireland, you know what I mean, and these different places around, the United Kingdom accents. We heard it Live the Dream so much. Also a man and a woman, and just different things, so people can identify with certain people. No one's really took that home all the way, and this group is so diverse here, and it's going to become more diverse, that I'm really excited. And you guys, I didn't know what a blog was, like we say, about 5 years ago, and I went online because I wanted to expand around the world, and all I can tell you this is, it's working. It's working. I've been with Sisel about 2 years, and we're in about 12 countries, just our team. And it might only be a few people here and a few people here, but anyways, I act local and I think local. And that's a lot of reason I'm putting these hours in, but I want to rise up this group. You guys have the opportunity. My gosh, as we hit 60 countries, I hope we're in at least half those, right? So we're in about 40 countries, as you know, and we're in about 12, from Gavin down. So, and we have other countries ready to go. Believe me, when they open up Mexico and a few others, we're there. It's funny, when Tom talked about that, I know so many people in Mexico from former teams that I had writing down names and credit card numbers. I was telling Mike Padilla that. We got about 100 people ready to go. Already names, address, credit card. ready to go. He's just got to hit the button. So I want you to, you know, when you get people that are in different countries that you're not there yet, don't throw that name in the garbage. You know, write that down, and it's going to be amazing because you're not going to be like, okay, who can I call? You're going to be ready. Sorry, guys, I'm a little winded, but man, I am excited, and I'm going to be up late tonight because I want to schedule some times with you on an individual basis and walk you through the system and make you teachers, like I said. Anyone who's willing to and wants to, that's for sure. And I believe you'll be getting leads the very first day because it's incredible. Anyone? Anyone at all? Earth to anyone.
I agree. I believe. I can't wait to have this new system. I'm all about systems, guys. I was on the phone with Ronan today. I talked to a lot of people, but he was asking me how I build my business. And I had to, you know, and what's our process on the team. And although we do have a process, it's inviting and getting people to webinars, and you know, we have the team site, and I do a video, and you guys can watch that and duplicate that as much as you want. Eventually, we run out of more market, and I'm kind of, you know, I'm really big into systems because the way that we market online, I like tools. I like tools that will do a lot of the heavy lifting for me. And that's what this system is going to do for you guys. It's going to do a lot of the follow-up, the heavy lifting. That doesn't mean don't call them, but you know, it will send out a drip series of professional emails, videos, and all of the whole 9 yards. And the even better part is that it's going to be branded to our team. So that means leaders, like everybody on this call right now, will be able to step up and be a part of, you know, what's going out and getting their face out there. And also people will see them, you know, if you have a prospect or somebody that's looking right now and they see a video of April Ray or see that she's a trainer, that immediately gives April posture, you know, and it really will help you recruit a lot more people because people now you're an influencer, and people really do, they tend to join influencers a lot more than somebody who doesn't have any influence. So it will actually give you a one-up in a lot of ways.
April, I want to point out something because, you know, I'm really analytical, you know, on that green in me. It's already branded to our team. I mean, I'm not tripping over your words, but it's branded to our team right now. The system's ready to go. All I want to do is add a few pictures and a few quotes and walk a few people through it because I'm not going to be able to handle everybody at the same time. I was thinking of waiting a few more days to launch it, but I don't want to wait any longer. So I know Jody wants it, and you know, Mike wants it, you know, and a few other people. I would just want to schedule a time with you about an hour and a half, and we'll go through it right then because this system is so. This system connects to our team site. I mean, imagine someone asks you a question. I'm completely serious. You're going to be able to use a drop-down box and answer the question and send it out. It will send it out immediately, and it will send it out the way you want it. Oh, I don't have access to this or that. Oh, you can send it out in audio, right then and there. You can send it out in audio. I mean, it's beyond belief. You could send a text message. You can do audio. You can do video. You could do a letter format or all of them in the same letter. And you know, say I'm talking to someone who is oh, I'm a server and I'm not sure if I could do this business. Well, let me introduce you to April Tucker. She's going to be doing the coffee presentation. She used to be a cocktail server, and just keep that in mind while you watch this. Click, boom, it's off to her. Yeah. I mean, it's incredible. I'm in Indiana. I don't think I could build a business, you know, because we do different things in Indiana. So I sent him Jody's video. You know, I mean, I'm trying. Yeah, but yeah, you guys, that's just the idea. You know, Mike can speak Spanish, although he's confided in me that he can't write it so well. But here's the amazing thing: when we learn these people, Ronan, who's in Belfast, Ireland, who's in the UK and is in Spain, his I believe his wife's from Spain, but anyway, she can speak and write Spanish perfectly. But anyways, I just love this. Mike's already agreed to do the presentations in Spanish, but I would definitely, there's some people I'm looking at, Adriana, I want them in, you know, men and women, different languages in Spanish, so imagine that drop-down box. And I'm not talking about months from now. I'm talking about right now. I will help anyone get the presentation down because I want everyone to have the opportunity to use a drop-down box and pick. Do you want to send that to them, a man or a woman? Do you want somebody who's going nuts like me, or do you want someone who's more monotone? Do you want it in French, English, or Spanish? I mean, Pat Cade's brothers are on his team. He's in Poland. I can't even speak to him because he doesn't speak English at all. And really, I'd like to. Because I'll say it, Pat's not as aggressive to me, and I'd really like to kick his brother in the can, but I just can't. Maybe I should learn how to tell him to get his rear in gear and just say those words in Polish, just that much. But anyways, anyways,
yeah,
there we go. See, Americans, the only ones who only know one language. It's just humble and doesn't tell us.
So why don't we go to our after party? Let's call it a wrap.
Yeah, I want you these guys to ask me.
I just wanted really quick, if anybody has anything to add as far as these products go. I mean, of course, we need to get them. We need to try them. People, obviously, I mean, that's when I believe once you get the product and you have it, you experience it, you get a little excited, and I think that excitement's pretty contagious. So I think that will actually help you with sharing it in the long run. But what I would encourage you guys to do is to just say, anybody you've talked to in the past, even about Sisel or are working on now, I would just let them know that, hey, it just got a lot better here at Sisel. It's a good time. If you looked at it before, it's a good time to look at it again. We just launched the new Transfusium. I would grab some of those before and after pictures. If you go into if you go to the Sisel International fan page, or just ask Jeff and I if you can't find any, and I would send that to people that you've already talked to. In fact, my dad ordered some. I sent him. He actually thought they were photoshopped. He was like, "Yeah, right. That's not real." Guys, people are transforming their face in a few days' time.
You heard that call? It was 4 days. Someone did 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty incredible. I can't wait for it to get here. April, I want to say this before we go while it's still live, and that the presentation tomorrow is new. I've made some not a couple little tweaks. I've made it's completely different. So anyways, if you haven't been on the presentation a little bit and you want to invite to it, it's shorter, it's better. It was designed to sponsor people, and it was also designed for many of you to duplicate. So I told, even April was one in the early years, she said, "Hey, Jeff, why should I get on the presentation?" I simply said, "Can you do it?" She said, "No," and I said, "That's why you need to be on it." So if you can't do the presentation, you get on there tomorrow night because we need you. That's the bottom line. Let's get this off live so I can be more crazy.
One moment.
Oh, go ahead. All right.
I think this is going to wrap it all up nicely because we do have some new people on the team. Welcome. We've got some veterans on the team. From my perspective, I live on an island. It's a relatively big island. It's down in the South Pacific. I can't go to meetings. It's just a bit too hard. I'd love to, but 14 hours in a plane, 15 hours in a plane, it's a long way to fly. When I started, there was me. I had one person in my team. It was me. Then there was two. And I remember writing up on my whiteboard the numbers: 1, 10, 20, 50, 100. And I wanted to keep going, but I thought, 100, that's a lot, particularly when there was just me. The moment I made my first, I had a team, right? There was two of us. There was me and someone else who's actually no longer in the business. Getting to 10 was a huge effort, absolutely huge effort. And it seemed to take forever because you bring people on and they would disappear and they wouldn't stay. But the people that stayed became the nucleus of my business. And then that 10 became 20, and that 20 became 50, and that 50 became 100. Now, I've got hundreds, and Jeff, April, you will know, we've got hundreds in our downline.
Right.
And it's just amazing. And I'm sitting here now, and I'm looking 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000. Jeff and I have had conversations about 10,000, and we'll have lunch in Paris. But you need, if you've only just started in this business, put some numbers there. If you need one more sale to get 2, work for that. Once you've got 2, you'll have 4. Once you've got 4, you'll have 8. Once you've got 8, you'll have 16. And then it progresses. And then all of a sudden, the beauty of this business is it is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it is a get-rich scheme if you are prepared to work, plan the work and work the plan. So that's my little closing bit. Know your numbers. Work on that first sale if you haven't got it yet. Work on your second if you've got one, because you've got the start of a team. If you've got 2, you're aiming for 5. If you've got 5, you're aiming for 10. Keep extending yourself because it can be done. April, when we met in 2010, you didn't think terribly much of the network marketing business, did you?
No, I did not. I had no idea.
I remember. And here we are.
Fanatical.
4.5 years later. Yeah.
Yeah, so, I remember you guys were like sitting down and doing videos, and you're like, you want to get in the video, and I was like, no, I don't know what to say. That was
Gavin, remember we made that video, and we were on the cruise ship, and you didn't even know I was making a video, and I was going to put it out there, and it's still on my site. I was just like,
I didn't have anything to say. I remember being very unsure of myself and saying, did I say that okay? Those were fun days, fun times. But yeah, that was ways ago. So, April, Malia, any final thoughts that you want to add?
Let's hope they stay on the after we get off live for a second.
April's gonna say something.
Okay.
April, go.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say that I'm really excited about the system. I can't wait to get in on that. I was working on my own Sisel funnel when you guys created this, and I was so happy because I wanted to do testimonials and the whole thing that you're trying to do right now. But it's so awesome that we have a team that sets that up for you, and you don't have to do it yourself. You just plug in. And so I've already got leads from my articles that I've posted from that link. So thank you.
Wow, that's great. I want to stay on a little afterwards. You guys can ask a few questions about it. It's no problem. And Gavin, I was just laughing and smiling while you were telling the story about one day hoping to get to 10. I mean, you knew you would. You're drawing it out. But now you have a team. I mean, I'm just a line in Gavin's team. He's got other lines. And he's, I don't know Gavin's real numbers, but he's over 40 people a month now and growing. So when you look at that, one day I'll be at 100, and now being at 100 every few months more, you know what I mean? That's incredible. I mean, it's amazing. And I want you guys to think about this. It's not for everybody, but if you, Tom Maurer has a goal to go to 14 billion. For him to accomplish that, and this is from a man who's already going to $1 billion in sales, there's going to be people in Sisel International and Cafe and all that earning over $1 million a month because you are here now. I mean, that's the whole thing. It's only in the United States about 3 years. So anyways, just if you don't know, just a little history, when we opened the United States, we only had 11 products. So talk about a man with a mission that there's over 200 now, and surprise, a whole new coffee company. I mean, I didn't join Sisel when there was ever a dream of that. I was probably with it for 6 months, and one day Tom said, I think we're going to sell some coffee. He said it a little different, but that's what he said. And all of a sudden, like overnight, I had an extra 6,000 or 7,000 in coffee sales because Tom decided to open a coffee factory. Anyways, where I wanted to go with tomorrow, it's not SiselInternationalRocks.com. You certainly do that because I was leading up to this, but it's just Sisel Rocks. How do you like that? SISEL Rocks. Someone let their domain go. I bought it for all of you guys, so you can still use Sisel International Rocks.
Just brag about it.
Sisel Rocks.
Watching you.
You know what? I was talking to someone on the phone, and they said they were looking over domains and stuff. And they said, here's one. I think it's available. It's called Got Sizzle. And while I was talking to that person, I bought it. So that's for you guys. I put these in names for you. So we have Got Sizzle, Sizzle Rocks, Sizzle International, And anyways, we'll use them how you guys want to use them. So right now, they lead to register. So you don't have to make them typed out. How do you spell international? Don't worry about it. Sisel rocks. Put an S on the end, and you're going to be there. All right? All right, let's go. Let's take it offline so we can talk. I see Mike smiling.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for doing this and for creating a culture and community that everyone can feel a part of. I think it's really important. And for me, April and I were talking earlier, and I think Sisel is amazing, but I think that being a part of something that's bigger than me, bigger than, my apartment here in San Diego, California, it's just huge. And that's what I'm grateful for, that we have a community, we have a team, we have a culture of people that really want to see others succeed. And I think that Gavin's story is amazing. He started with 1 and then 2, and I know, Jeffrey, you talk about millions and these things, and the reality, one thing I love about Sisel is that it doesn't take a lot to be successful, which for me is inspiring because of the way the company is structured, the way the compensation plan is. Being present and being active allows you to be successful in this company, which is amazing. And you can start with 1 and then 2 and 3, and it does create a snowball effect, and in that, success is wrapped up in there, which is amazing. And that's what I want to share. I really love that, because for some of us, it's not millions and trillions, but it is that extra, $500 to be able to pay for gymnastics for my daughters, or that little bit extra that really means that I don't have to worry about, payments for the month. And with Sisel, it's possible that the average person can make that little bit extra very quickly, and there's a community and structure in place to be able to make that happen. And I just think even just bringing people into this group, into the community, into the culture, is really a great place to start inspiring people to be able to make that extra to really help their family get through the month, being able to provide in such a way that they don't have to worry.
Malia, you're dead on, and everyone joins for a different reason, but it's glad because, I talk about millions and bazillions, and so does Gavin. Just be glad you have a powerful leadership, because it leaves room for everybody. And I know you know that. If the leaders, if your leaders were talking about making $2,000 a month, there's not much room for, anybody, else. So it's nice that, Tom Maurer, in my opinion, has the largest vision in network marketing that I've ever seen. And he's not a corporation. It's a family-run business and a man. So it's incredible. And you made me think of a story. When in a company I was in the 90s, a person joined my team, and I'm telling you flat out, and I thought he'd stay because I think path of least resistance, but he joined my team, and this is when those big TVs with the big backs cost a lot of money, a few thousand. He said, I asked him his why, and he said he wanted a big screen TV. This is the 90s. It's a few grand, right? So anyways, he joined, he made some sales, and he got it was probably 6 months later, he got his big screen TV, and he quit. And I said, you're really quitting? And he said, yeah, I joined to get a big screen TV. And that's what he wanted. He joined, he got it, and I never really spoke to him again. It was the most unbelievable thing that
Yeah, you've told me that story before.
Because it still blows my mind. Someone joined to get a big screen TV. They got it, and they left. That was they were done.
Hey, different strokes for different folks.
They were pretty good.
That's the way I look at it. Everybody's different. Everybody's boat floats a little differently.
Yeah.
So that is good. That's good. Hey, Chin, we're going way over, but We love
I
each
knew
other.
you would.
Hey, April. Hey, guys.
Hey, good to see you.
You too. This
Well,
is exciting. I
what's
had to
that?
come on because of all the exciting things, developments, and the system and
Yeah,
all.
yeah, new products, new everything. And this team is on fire. So I'm really excited. I'm excited about the future of this team, and I'm just like Malia was saying, the culture. I love the fact. I remember, I just love the fact that, like what Malia was saying, somebody can come in and have an explosion happen underneath them, and you never know who's the next superstar on your team, and you get paid on all of that. And that, to me, because a lot of these companies, guys, and I mean, I don't have to point it out because some of you've been in other companies probably, but they don't pay you on all your people. In fact, some of them don't pay you at all until you've sponsored 2 or 3 or more people. Like, they won't even pay you a fast start commission. So that's just, to me, that's stealing. It really is. So I am really excited about that part of that feature that Malia was talking about, but also the culture and being able to help a lot of people with Sisel and the way our compensation plan is structured. It really allows us to really reach down deep and help everyone. It really does, and that's really amazing. Gavin, I'm sure, knows. Gavin loves the compensation and everything about Sisel.
I was just going to add to that, April. When I joined Sisel, it was purely done on the compensation plan first and the product base second. The reason for that being my direct upline, Jay, who April, Jeff, we know well. Jay is a compensation plan guru, and he looked through this compensation plan looking for the gotcha, because he said every company's got a gotcha, and that's where you do something and then they turn around and go, actually, from this point on, thank you, gotcha.
I know. I always make jokes about that too, Gavin.
Yeah.
It's like you're gotten your MLM tech and all of a sudden you're like, oh, they got me.
Yeah, got me, gotcha. Tom said he wanted, in his last company, he made or helped, I think, 1,000 people become millionaires. And in this business, in Sisel, he's wanting to help 10,000 people become millionaires. Excuse me. He's probably changed that since then and has doubled it. But I had the privilege of meeting him. I picked him up from the airport, and as we got in the car and we were driving back to his hotel where we were staying, I said, now, Tom, it's spelt Gavinharris. He said, what? I said, that's my name. Just getting it ready for the check. And we had a bit of a joke about that, but I mean, I'm deadly serious. I'm in this business to make big dollars, and it's, I believe, the best system that is out there. Now the thing is, the more money I make, the more money you guys make. Simple as that. My objective is to help you guys succeed, and I will do whatever I need to do in order to help you achieve, because your success is directly reflected in mine. Really, really simple. There are very few companies that pay daily for fast start bonuses, and they filter up, particularly in the Sisel International side, they filter up 3 levels. So, 3 people below me, I pick up a percentage every time someone makes a sale. And that's super exciting, particularly when you've got a big team and you get all these little checks coming in, and it's $2 here, and it's $5 there, and it's $10 there, and you go, wow. That's quite nice. It's really, really exciting. So depending on where you are, Malia, you were mentioning about the extra $500, and that's obviously significant for you. I would challenge you, have a big goal that you're working for. Bank with 500, but see if you can put an extra 0 on the end of that.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. It really is. And the daily pay is even more exciting. There's too many exciting things at Sisel. I'm just so excited. I can't contain myself. It really is. It's just so exciting. So I'm going to take this baby off air, and we are going to go to a little after party. We can chit chat if you have to leave. We understand. It's okay. But you guys, I appreciate each and every one of you, everyone that's watching. If you're not on our team yet, you should definitely join. We have an amazing, rock solid team. Jeff, myself, Gavin, Malia, April Ray, everybody on this team really pours their heart into the support and everything else that goes along with this team. So you really couldn't be in better hands. Jody, sorry if I didn't mention you, Michael, Jen, all of us here. And there's many, many more. And if you're watching in Spain or Ireland, to my friends Ronan and Sue Fahey, and then I know she has some new people that she just brought in too. I want to say thank you guys. Reach out to Jeff and I. You guys, we're here for you. Gavin, this team is here for you. We have groups set up. We have Skype. We have a Facebook group. You can always reach us by email. Our team website is globaltakeoverteam.com. If you're on our team, you should be able to register. You should have already registered. But you have access to lots and lots of great training, archives of masterminds. We also do Monday through Saturday wake-up calls. And reason why Jeff, myself, and all of us leaders here go above and beyond is because we do truly care about your success. So do not hesitate to reach out to any one of us, Malia, anyone, and just let us know if you need help, or if you just need support, or even if you just need somebody that will listen, or whatever. So we're here for you. I just want you all to know that, and we will see you guys on the wake-up call tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. You can just go ahead and dial in. The numbers are in the groups, and then also make sure that you are becoming a professional inviter by inviting to tomorrow night's webinar, which is sizzlerocks.com. And I'll see you guys around. Bye for now. Thank you, everyone.